I take my CalMag at night, and I think that's a good time for a lot of us to take it. The key to this today is that we have several sizes, great value on this, free shipping and handling, of course, on all the choices, and we have flex pay on the 2 largest sizes. But this is an awesome, awesome product. If you're not taking it yet, this is the perfect time to do it.
And what it's interesting, what I talked about earlier when we were talking about aloe vera, a lot of folks take sort of the old school antacids. That would be a calcium carbonate, a mineral-based antacid. If you take an antacid and you read the labels, because, and I should probably write a little blog post about this, some antacids are aluminum-based, and just based on the research that I've read in terms of the nervous system and our brains, we don't want to be taking the antacids that contain aluminum. Those that contain calcium, like calcium carbonate or things like that, simply, this is a product that can deliver that same soothing acid buffering effect and at the same time deliver the benefits of an incredible calcium magnesium supplement. What's great about this product, if you read the reviews, you'll find reviews that mostly talk about the fact that it's the first calcium supplement that doesn't upset their stomach, that's easy to swallow, that doesn't have all the typical digestive problems associated with calcium. That's something that makes this product incredibly unique, because the typical calcium product is just like an omega-3 product. It tends to be nasty and difficult to use. So this takes away all those problems. Also, many folks have spoken about this product, and Colleen says she takes it at night. Many folks take it at night because they typically experience leg cramps at night. And the 2 products of mine that get the most feedback in terms of cramping at night are my circulation vein support for healthy legs, of course, but the calcium magnesium intensive care. Because again, calcium and magnesium tend to be minerals that will reduce the likelihood of those sorts of leg cramps, balancing the electrolytes in your body.
Do you find that, I find it to be relaxing for some reason.
Yeah.
Do you find that?
Well, electrolytes, which are calcium, magnesium, sodium, potassium, they're kind of neuroactive. And calcium and magnesium have always been viewed as the soothing electrolytes. So yes, a lot of athletes focus on making sure they replace the sodium, potassium that they're sweating out. But calcium, magnesium, great minerals to be taking at the end of the day. We actually put a small amount of them in our nighttime product, again, for that same soothing reason.
There we go. I would stop, if you're not taking it, I think we all understand the importance of taking our calcium. You want to be taking it with magnesium, and you want to be taking Andrews, because it is the best. If you've ever in the past tried those huge, big horse pill calcium tablets and tried to swallow them, and you know what a pain that was, and it kind of gives you a stomach ache, this is a dream to take. First of all, it's so easy that they don't repeat on you, they don't upset your stomach, they're easy to swallow, all of those things. And again, we all understand the importance of bone health, of the health of our skeleton, and calcium, magnesium is critical for that. And this is, if you're going to be taking it, this is the product you want to be taking.
And we'll talk about it in a moment, but it would be great to have at the bottom of the screen. It's a product called Vitamin K2 MK7. Many of you out there might be happy taking the calcium or CalMag product that you currently have. Vitamin K2 MK7 is something that everyone taking calcium, of course we should make sure we have adequate levels of vitamin D, which we'll talk about in this hour. What's great about CalMag and vitamin D, it's hard to find more affordable products. This product today in the large size will be less than $0.10 a capsule. And you're going to be getting your calcium and magnesium, both. Our vitamin D is also going to be, I think, less than $0.10 a capsule as well, even for 2,000 IU. But the vitamin K2 MK7, that really makes sure that the calcium goes to where you want it, stays where you want it, and you don't get calcification in systems of your body that you don't want it. So very, very important. It's among the most important products I make, the vitamin K2 MK7, especially since most Americans, especially women, are supplementing calcium and vitamin D, which is vital for their skeletons. You can't absorb calcium without vitamin D. Vitamin D is critical for all different systems in our body, and most of us are insufficient or deficient with vitamin D. But it's critically important, once you're absorbing that calcium, that you make sure it goes where it's supposed to and stays where it's supposed to. That's vitamin K2 MK7. So what we deliver here is just the calcium and magnesium in a form that the most important thing with calcium is that you actually will use it consistently. Most calcium products are so unpleasant, no one will use them consistently. This is a product that you'll read the reviews, they're literally talking about how much they love the product, and that's unheard of for a calcium product.
There you go. If you'd like to stock up, I'm going to show you one more time what the choices are. And they're obviously, it's completely up to you if you'd like to restock the big bundle. This is a good time to do it. This is not something that Andrew offers as a today's special. In other words, during the visits is when you're going to get the best value available. So 60, 250, 500, or 1,000 capsules. That's a lot of calcium magnesium intensive care. 1,000 capsules. Here's what we would usually charge. Here's the pricing for today. Here's your savings. So nice big savings. Obviously, the bigger the bundle, the bigger the savings. But the key here is that you are getting world-class calcium magnesium. And that's the key. This is the calcium magnesium you want to be taking. And I think we all understand the importance of taking this product. About 3 months ago, I broke my arm. And Andrew, the first thing you said to me was, you stay on that, you're like, you better be pumping your calcium magnesium. Right. And I have to tell you something. I mean, I healed really well. I'm very, very fortunate. My doctor was shocked. They had thought that I wouldn't be able to ever really straighten my arm again. Right. And it's like,
but
I'm really fortunate.
We can't take credit for that.
True,
you're doing the right things.
But I do think it helps. I mean, I really think it helped my bones, that I was doing good things for my bones.
Absolutely. I mean, when our bodies have challenges, we need to give our bodies the nutrients necessary to heal. But we can't say that, this is going to do anything
heal
special
a broken
for that.
bone.
But the fact is, our bones require adequate levels of calcium, magnesium, or our body can't do the work necessary to maintain bone tissue, because bone tissue isn't fixed. It's not like a leg on a table or something like that they build it and it's done. That constantly, the bones in our leg are constantly being remodeled all the time. So you constantly have to maintain an adequate supply of the building blocks, which are principally, say, calcium and magnesium.
There we go.
So we should run along. I just was going to say quickly that the reviews on this, which is unheard of for a calcium product, the reviews are well over 90% 4 and 5 star.
Yep, 93%.
Yep, and between 3, 4, and 5 star, I think it's almost 97%.
You're right. So there we go.
Yep.
So I know we have to scoot along. If you'd like to order it, do so now. I want to remind everybody